What is good is me, your friendly neighborhood nerd, the Bobbo, and of course it's another week, so that means it's another geek. So Weekly Geekly is back for another time that we can talk and shoot shit with you guys. Of course, as you see down there, we're a little bit short-staffed. My boy DJ Horus must be in the Odin sleep as of right now because I haven't heard from him literally all day. But we do have our girl Doomsday on the mic with us. Say what's up to the people.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, she's so adorable. All right, so as this week, I said, it's been a lot of stuff that I know that that's kind of going down that I want to talk about, and also a few things that Doomsday has seen with her. Huh?
Why are you twirling your stash?
I've been twirling my stash all week. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Looking like Dick Dastardly on a budget.
Yeah, like I don't look dapper as hell.
I'm gonna shave you when you sleep, looking like Waluigi.
Wah ah ah ah. Wah ah. All right, so of course we have a lot of stuff that we got to start off with, and me being the nerd that I am, I want to start off with not comic book news this time, but a little bit nostalgia news. Of course, you guys know that this has been a rumor in the works for so long, but it's finally come to fruition, and the internet has kind of melted their brains over it. They're remaking Ghostbusters, and with the Ghostbusters cast is actually all female, as rumored. So yeah, you know that people are not too happy about that, but we'll get into that.
Only a small margin.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I feel I should talk about it because of one particular thing.
What?
I had two themed birthday parties in my life as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
One was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that actually included foot soldiers, the van, and everything. Another one was Ghostbusters, and they actually had a replica Ecto-1. I was the most hated person in DC in my neighborhood.
That sounds bomb as hell though, like a
yeah, I was a huge, still a huge Ghostbusters fan. Watched it one too many times, begged to see it in theaters, saw it in theaters at least 10 times. And so, yeah, I know that movie word for word, both films played the game. Honestly, to me, the real Ghostbusters 3 is the video game.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way around that. Managed to meet two Ghostbusters, Dan Aykroyd and Zedmore. I don't know why I get sadly, I met Harold Ramis, and that was like my favorite one, and I loved his works. So, but all that aside,
all of it.
Here's the problem that's getting me, and it's not because of them doing a reboot. Every film has reboots or retellings. But what's getting me is the borderline really fucked up responses of people getting mad because it's all women, but yet they forget the movie that we all grew up and loved was all men. And originally was supposed to be all white men.
Yeah, it was one they added
Have I told you what happened? When they added Zedmore, that was a fluke. They originally not only were not gonna add him, because he had no lines, they just threw in lines literally last minute while filming. He was supposed to have been killed.
Yeah.
So the whole fact that people were losing their shit over this, I'm like, you should be mad that it's New York City and you barely saw any fucking diversity. It was like all white people, and they're in fucking Manhattan. So there's a lot to go on, but it had nothing to do on who the Busters were because they were going to franchise it anyway.
Yeah.
That's why they did the whole Real Ghostbusters and Extreme Ghostbusters. Then there's the fan films, the stories. There actually was a fan film that included all female Ghostbusters.
But you'll never see it and you'll never hear of it because they tried to bury it, but it's still a cult classic.
Yeah, so that's the thing that really bugged me is people were saying all this really horrible, fucked up stuff. I'm like, it was all white guys, no one better than I, and then it was all guys, which is the norm when it comes to films. It's always, male hero or a white male hero. So it's like, give it a chance, especially if they pick. I like the cast. The only thing I wish when it came to Leslie, no disrespect to her, I love her work, but I would have loved Aisha Tyler.
Yeah, that's what everyone's been saying. Like I said, Aisha Tyler would have fit a lot better. But I said Leslie does great work, and I have
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah. I have no quarrels with who they pick. If you guys don't know who they pick, that cast.
Tag, Melissa McCartney, Leslie, and who was the last one?
Okay.
I can't remember who the last one was, but originally the fan casting that the man Proton charging, a lot of people were saying if they were able to pick who was going to be in female Ghostbusters, everyone was saying Melissa McCartney, Aisha Tyler, and Tina Fey.
Kristen Wiig, Leslie Jones, and Kate McKinnon are going to be all stars. I think that was the one where we missed Kate McKinnon.
Yeah, Kate McKinnon, but everyone wanted originally Tina Fey.
Yeah. She would have been a good Beekman. She would have been a good Beekman.
It would have been really cool because one thing people forget, this is a reboot, just like how they did with Evil Dead. It was the same premise, but it was totally different people. Remember, there was no one named Ash in Evil Dead.
Exactly.
It was a retelling of the story. So there's no way that this is going to be, they're all going to be named Zedmore and everything up Embankment. No. This is a whole new group of people, all new environment, but it's expanding the universe. Because when you think about it, this is a fandom. It's not just those two movies. It's also the games. It's also the cartoons. So it's expanding the universe, adding new stuff. We sound no better than the ones who were losing their shit when they saw a black stormtrooper when they did the teaser for Star Wars.
And that's the problem. I say it's people within this box. Yeah, they want to keep within the box. It has to be this. It has to be this tall. It has to be this wide. It has to be this color. It has to be. It doesn't have to be anything.
So that's the one thing people forget. This is expanding the universe. And then people keep saying, "Oh, it's gonna kill. There goes our childhood. Our childhood's ruined." I'm like, the only way you ruin your childhood is by you doing something to ruin it. All this is doing is expanding it. And give everything else a chance. Hell, a lot of stuff that we liked was originally rehashed. Like, remember, Real Ghostbusters, there was a cartoon before that called Ghostbusters, and they were going for licensing for the names, hence why it was called Real Ghostbusters. So everything has either been borrowed and anything that's original, it has to be retold. Because a lot of the stuff that's in the original Ghostbusters doesn't really match to what's happening today. Well, you gotta do stuff for future generations and to add more to it. You're not changing, you're not fucking up, you're expanding the universe.
It's also expanding the universe here. You're giving it a brand new audience. You're giving it the ability for more people to jump in on it because I'll say this for sure, like my girl, she won't watch Ghost. She probably wouldn't watch Ghostbusters or she wouldn't watch, like I said, the original movies with me of certain things, whatever, but rehashing it. Yeah, we didn't ask for this Ghostbuster reboot, but it's something that may be needed because it'll give me...
Some people didn't ask for a Star Wars reboot, but everyone's taking it with open arms.
I've been asking for a Star Wars. It's not a reboot, it's a continuation. I've been asking for a continuation for a while. So...
Because I just see this as a retelling. We don't even know what the story is yet. Who knows? This could have been... Because the original Ghostbusters 3 idea was supposed to have been a passing of the torch story. That was the original.
The boys passing on the shop to the girls.
Yeah, so their original idea was a passing of the torch story. One of the originals died, so they passed it on because they wanted to franchise it. They wanted to be pretty much their McDonald's chain. So they wanted to add more to the universe because when it comes to Ghostbusters fandom, there's a lot of us. There's chapters in every state and country, from Chicago to Ottawa, Canada. So, and they do a lot of, and the whole thing with the fandom, it's about charity and giving back. Every other group, because I wanted to try and do one in DC, but that shit is way too hard. So I'll just do my support for other groups, like the Pittsburgh one and everything else, and of course the New York one. But it's all about giving back and helping people out, and enjoying something that we all like. And it also teaches you about the actual paranormal because people forget Dan Aykroyd was inspired with this film because his father was actually a Ghostbuster. He was a paranormal investigator and stuff, and got books and everything. So he's into this shit. So it's just annoying because as a little girl liking this, I used to get the side eye because I was a girl that liked this. One, because the movie is technically a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
The few
Not a comedy, it's a horror movie.
that got huge mainstream success. The remake, this one, they wanted to add more horror into it. So it's going to be how everyone lost their shit when you first saw the librarian ghost. Picture that times 5. They want it to be a true, more fear factor into it, plus the laughs. And I like that as a horror fan. And the fact that I can see my fandom expanded and have something that I can identify with.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't want to happen is that it becomes almost a cliche chick flick, which the average woman does not like. I don't want it that right when they do a ghost, someone throws in a period joke or all sorts of like. Luckily, they got people who don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious about the rating because it's Ghostbusters and it's gotten, it's shown from Sci-Fi Channel, HBO to ABC Family. Is it going to be PG or PG-13? Because remember, PG-13 is different to PG now because a lot of the stuff in Ghostbusters back then were a little adult. Like, we all know Ray got his dick sucked by a ghost.
Yeah, he did.
Did that when you were a kid.
We didn't catch on to that, so yeah. So I want you guys to, like I said, for the people out there watching, tell us how you feel about the remake. You can either go to us on the question and answer section of this show. You can hit us up on Twitter, hit us up on Facebook, and Geekly Illuminati if you guys are in the group. I said if you are not, please hit us up and we'll put you in. We need to expand our reign. But with this as well, we had another movie drop this week with the trailer. The Fantastic Four trailer also came out this week, and it got to some mixed reviews. Some people are excited about it. Other people are not so excited about it. I'll just say it that way. Myself included, are one part of the ones who are on the fence. I'll say I want to give it a chance. I want to give it a promise. But I said with what I'm seeing here, there's already some. I wouldn't say flaws, but there's some things that I don't like. But that's me being
Johnny Storm's suit. That's what Johnny Storm's suit, for one, looks like busted Under Armour.
Everyone's suit. Everyone's suit looks like that. It has. All right, if you haven't seen it, they have like all black.
One of them's suit was blue, I think.
No. The thing had on blue pants. Yeah, but everybody has on like the black shirt with like padding on there, and there's no longer the little force, the actual number 4. There's just 4 little lines on their chest, and like it looks like workout equipment, but like I don't know, it's weird. Like I even
it looks like the motorcycle suits, the armadillo. That's the raised texture on the back to protect your spine when you fall. They look like they're wearing Under Armour and armadillo.
What I would say, they don't give you a good glimpse at the powers. You see Michael B. Jordan turn once, and you see, well, I'm not calling him Mr. Fantastic. He's Reed Richards. He's going to be the actual only Reed Richards in my life. So Reed Richards stretches his arm. I'm thinking his stretching ability is going to look super cheesy, and I'm not going to like it. But if you also notice, they give you a glimpse between.
He looked awesome. Remember, there was the clip you saw, like a pile of rocks, and they start forming together. I was like, wait. What?
Yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, that had to be the thing. Yeah, but also they give you a glimpse between Reed Richards and Doom. He's not Dr. Doom again. Remember, they've changed the character. He's Doom.
Changed name and origin. That's the thing that turned me off about the film.
They redid Dr. Doom's origin. He's no longer a billionaire king of Liberia. He's just a blogger hacker.
They made him a 4chan tard.
Yeah, and he's a 4chan troll who brings doom to any forum or wherever he goes. Oh, so scary. I don't know how he gets his. I don't even know how he gets his powers. I don't know how any of them get their powers. They look like they were going in some pods or something like that. But
they look almost like simulators from NASA.
Yeah, it's still a teaser, and we're still figuring a lot out. But what I'm seeing that they're going to do, they're going to cop out. They're going to cop out and just pull the aliens card. If you look at the last scene of the trailer, if you haven't seen it, if you have, you know what I'm talking about. It's Fantastic Four standing out in front of this pillar statue-esque thing, and it's a giant beam of light going up into the middle of the air. And that old voiceover was Doom talking to Reed, saying he was like, "Oh, there's more out there than you know." He was like, "What are you talking about?" "Oh, you'll see." I'm calling aliens. They're gonna Indiana Jones the shit out of this. I'm just saying.
It seemed like they added more. It seemed more like a sci-fi movie than.
Yeah, it's going to be far from a superhero movie. It's going to have a darker tone, way darker tone.
But darker doesn't always mean corny, because that's how this looks. It looks almost like an early 2000s sci-fi film.
It looks like it was on sci-fi. That's what you're saying?
No, I mean sci-fi as in science fiction, not sci-fi.
I know. I just
don't got that budget.
I love it. Hey, they made Sharknado. Don't you talk about that budget?
You know.
But yeah, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. I know for sure. Yeah, I know for sure that we'll have to wait because it's actually coming out this year. In like August 7th. It's coming out August 7th, 2015.
I thought it came out in May. No, that's another film that comes out in May.
I think it comes out May 7th. August 7th, 2015. I'll double check that. So I have a post up at about On the Block if you guys haven't read it. So yeah, bobbosblock.com. Hit it up and look around, and while you're there, look around. So what else? Of course, we know we've all had thoughts about it since they made the announcement. Jason Momoa has finally put his 2 cents and said, "Yeah, Aquaman will not be blonde, hair and blue eyes,"
which isn't a big deal.
Well, it takes it full circle for me. It finally tells me what they're going to do with Aquaman. They are reinventing him and giving him a new face. So he may also change in the comics. He will go back to having a hook hand within the like he's going to have one hand that's that harpoon spear that we all love so much from Unlimited. And he's going to be a Pacific Islander. He's going to be Samoan. So it'll fit Jason Momoa so perfectly. But it makes more sense for Aquaman to be Samoan.
Like if the idea of making Polynesian is perfect, because they're by the sea. They're people of the sea. They do everything dealing with the sea. So making Aquaman that fits a lot better than it just being a regular blonde hair, blue eye.
For most people who don't know, the original origin of Aquaman, he was half blood. His mother was human. I think his father was Atlantean. That's what gave him the right to be the king of Atlantis. So I said he wasn't full-blooded Atlantean. So that's, if you notice, he doesn't look like the normal Atlanteans as well. So he is blonde-haired, blue-eyed, and he's not of like to that stature and that build. He took him a while to get there, but I say he had to earn his right to be king.
It's perfect when you think about now what go through the full origin of our recording. But is he still going to?
I had an idea for Aquaman, honestly. What I wanted to do is, like I said, you know how they always take those films and kind of make them like different time frames. So say we finally are screwed over the Earth. Once we screwed over the Earth, we instead of going to space, we take our adventure downwards into the sea, and we would make what's called basically Atlantis. We'll make the first Atlantis, and there was a guy or a kid who was there, whatever. He kind of takes up the mantle of Aquaman, of a heroic sea hero, like a hero of the sea, basically. Like he takes up that mantle of Aquaman just so it's recognizable. And there's a colony that was down there before we even started that was forgotten about and thought they died, but now they're rising back up and trying to take over Atlantis, what they're doing now, basically, the new Atlantis. And that's where the Black Manta and his people come from. So, yeah, I was thinking like something like that. They would do something like that, but hopefully they're going to do something that will tie in with the cinematic universe. It's going to be awesome.
Speaking of DC, other news, Tyrese Gibson has been on a pretty interesting campaign of wanting to be Green Lantern.
He's been on a mission. That's not even a camp. He's been on a mission. So if you guys have not seen last weekend,
but acting and dealing with this, you would think he's running for office.
Yeah. He needs the people behind him. He needs to show DC. He needs to show DC and Warner Brothers that people want this. People are asking for it. People are looking into it.
No, they're not.
They're not. But here's the thing. Everyone's has their opinion on it. Here's what I would like to see happen. Or here's what I would like to see go down. If you guys remember, there's more than one Green Lantern. There's Hal Jordan, John Stewart. We have Guy Gardner. We have Kyle Rayner. But we also have Boaz. He's like the lantern that time has forgotten. He's the last lantern of Earth, and he's kind of the more gangster lantern of Earth. He's the only one who carries a gun. He doesn't care about what you think. He's gonna do what he does. He's gonna do what he does. He's gonna finish the mission. What?
So he's Green Lanterns. He gives no fuck.
He gives no fucks at all. Like if you go to his pantry, all of his fucks have been given away. So that's where I'm saying, okay, if Tyrese wants to be Green Lantern, because Boaz actually joined the Justice League. It was a reluctant join, but they let him join. So if he wants to be Green Lantern, he wouldn't fit the role of John Stewart. He's not that seasoned enough to be John Stewart. But I feel that he would fit in more as Boaz. Like, if you think about it, think about Tyrese. I said it gives him the ability to be that kind of character type that he does. Because, like I said, he'll be the one who's like, because, I can see him now talking with his Lantern Guardian. So what does Hal and everybody do when their ring power runs out? Oh, their ring power doesn't run out. They trust the ring. Yeah, I'm going to keep this gun. I'm going to keep this gun by my side. I can see him doing a scene like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. He's actually put up pictures of him with comic book artists. He's put up pictures with him with
and driving up to the DC. What was it? Was it Jim? Because he had I'm like, hopefully when I finish this nigga leaves at my house, I got shit to do. He's wasting my time.
Yeah. He was just sitting there like.
It has that really fake ass contemplative pose behind him. Yeah, like this.
This is interesting. Relax, Tyrese. You get it.
Then there was the picture of him of Warner Brothers.
Yeah. I wanted to see if you met the Animaniacs. That's all I wanted to see.
Yeah, it was like, because you can see the water tower, and they were like, "Why the Warner Brothers locked in the tower?" And I was like, "Hopefully, Yakko will bust his tires before he."
But yeah, so who do you think that Tyrese should be able to play if he gets announced as Green Lantern? Would you want him to play John Stewart? Would you want him to try and see if they could reinvent either one of the other roles like Guy Gardner, or they could reinvent Kyle Rayner? Because you don't have to be, again, like if we're going by this, you don't have to go with the status quo. I feel he should be Boaz.
He can't be Kyle. Guy Gardner, maybe.
Yeah, he can't be Kyle Rayner. Kyle Rayner's too boss.
Yeah, he can't be Kyle. That would make me so angry.
All right, so also in some comic book kind of TV movie news, David Tennant.
Why I would want him to be Guy Gardner? Just see them recreate the role of him getting knocked the fuck out by Batman.
Shut up. He's so stupid. All right, so like I was saying, in Marvel news here, David Tennant has been announced as one of the supervillains. Ooh. He's been announced as the supervillains for AKA Jessica Jones. He's also, like she said, he's Purple Man. He's one of the major villains, actually, for Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist in this upcoming.
What a really name. I mean, you could be the most badass person in that, but your name sounds like an old Dick Tracy villain.
Yeah, and that's kind of the era that Purple Man came from. You got to remember, Purple Man is not one of the flashier guys, but he's badass. He's badass as shit. Like, if you haven't seen the teaser picture of him as Purple Man, it's David Tennant in a suit, all black, with a little purple shirt or tie, I believe it was, with a fully semi-automatic rifle on his back with smoke and flame, like smoke and like kindlings around him. So yeah, it's gonna be the shit. If you guys don't know who Purple Man is, please do your research. He's one of the major villains because he works with pheromones to take control of his victims. That's to make them kind of bend to his will. Jessica Jones really has a tie-in with Purple Man because that's why she hung up her tights. Like, that's why she stopped being a hero, because Purple Man took over her body or took over her actions and made her do some terrible, terrible things. She has Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Daredevil to back her up now. The Defenders are actually moving perfectly forward. Like, God, I can't wait till these shows hit Netflix. I will binge the shit out of them.
I'm so excited for Daredevil. All the photos I've been finding, they just look amazing.
Yeah, they do. They look amazing as it, to where like you're just hyped, especially when you see that commercial of Daredevil. It's the old school DOB in fire on throughout the city. So yeah, I can't wait. I really can't wait. I want to know, which one are you guys more excited for? Are you excited for Luke Cage, Hero for Hire? You excited for AKA Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Daredevil? Tell us in the question and answer section. Hit us up on Twitter. Hit us up on Facebook. I said we'd love to hear what you guys got to think about it. Or you can also post it in the comments. I haven't checked the comments yet, so I really need to actually do that. So what else is up?
Oh, since you mentioned David Tennant, he did. Because so far, they're on BBC, they're doing this thing with animals, particularly domesticated animals, doing stuff showing their natural instincts.
Mm-hmm.
He's narrating them, and it sounds incredible, because there's one video of him narrating a hamster escaping from its cage.
Oh, hilarious.
He makes it look like the most intense shit ever, of this hamster just pushing his gate, climbing up, eating Legos, waddling its way to freedom, and he's going through the anatomy of wild hamsters and how they sense things, and it's just funny hearing it sound so intense. I think it would be even cooler if they bring it to America.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman do it. Hamsters escape.
I'm going to escape now. So I'm going to reach freedom soon. I know my Morgan Freeman voice sucks, but yeah.
Like the hamster.
So right now, I'm putting out on Twitter. I'm asking a couple questions. Like I said, which Green Lantern do you want Tyrese to play? And I said, I'm going to ask you which Netflix show are you more excited about? So I said, hit us up on Twitter. Use hashtag Weekly Geekly. Also this week, we got a sad little bit of news. Not really sad. It's kind of more of a somber note because if you guys don't know, this summer, Heroes is coming back to television, Heroes Reborn. But one of our favorite heroes/villains will not be joining us.
Yep, Zachary Quinto will not be reprising Skylar.
Yeah, Skylar's not coming back. As I said, Zach, sat down with the creator and said he was like, yeah, just not. I don't think it's good for the show. It'll be great for a story or whatever. But I said, Zach is done with Skylar. It's not that he's too good for it. He's feel like that character has progressed enough and grown, whereas the show doesn't need him anymore. Honestly.
I mean, which is true. Plus, later on in the show, because let's be real. Season 1 was the best one. Season 2 was pretty good. Then it just got ridiculous and just terrible at the end when they started giving everybody powers and almost all their powers looked the same.
Yeah.
The reason most people kept watching was for Skylar and for Hiro, just to see what he would do. So that's why I'm glad. The idea is smart to not have Skylar because there's nothing else for him to do. Look, Clifford finally showed up.
Oh, shit, the eagle has landed. God.
A wild Cliff appears.
Wait, hold on, I can't.
Well, you can't what? Oh, get your ass back there.
There you go.
God.
I think that's the right one.
Yeah, it's been the right one.
Yeah, still no.
No, what you talking about? We can hear you. We can hear you.
Yes, I can't hear y'all.
We can hear you.
There you go.
Okay, we don't care if you don't care if you can hear us. Whatever, we can hear you fine. You better talk. Where you been?
I was doing some family stuff. I was having family.
Nobody cares.
Oh, nobody cared, but you just asked me. Like, you just asked me.
You 32 minutes late. 32 minutes late. You better be glad we don't get paid for this.
And listen.
I got here naked because he randomly called me and I wasn't even ready. Ass.
I'm sorry.
You are.
The Mighty Bird Chest is back, so what I miss?
What you mean what you miss?
What I miss?
Everything. God. How you spell Tyrese's name?
Tyrese.
Alright.
We're not talking about Tyrese Gibson being Green Lantern.
We are, and I'm adding him. I'm adding him too.
But when you were talking about who to cast, like what he would do, honestly, I don't want to see him at all.
Aww.
Him as I actually was thinking of the idea of him being Martian Manhunter, but then I was like, oh,
that would be nice. Honestly, he could play Martian Manhunter.
I mean, that would be cool. Because one thing, when he's in human form, he's normally a black man anyway. But when it comes to the Green Lantern universe, I kind of see him more as an Orange Lantern if they did all of them. Because, they do with Creed and stuff. When you think of Tyrese, I see him more as an Orange Lantern. So, but that's if they expand the universe film-wise.
I mean, if. What you mean, if?
Just think about it. Film, it's going to be just focused on Green Lantern Corps. They might not even mention the other ones. If they had it my way, I would love to see the Red Lanterns just because I want to see Dexter. But I don't think people are ready for that. Badass cat that will kill everything that blinks too quick.
I'm trying to see if I can get a picture. I know I got a picture, so I'm not good. Let's see.
But
so DJ Horus, since you late, tell the class what's going on. I'm gonna make you do the music section early and shit. Gotcha. This time.
Tell about your crappy taste.
Make you do the music section early this time. Oh, let me get my drum roll in. God.
Drum.
Do the music section.
Dance, monkey, dance.
From what I've heard recently, I heard Lil Wayne is going through with the lawsuit for the release of the Carter 5 for $50 million on Cash Money Record. So
yeah, $50
million for an album. Okay, just okay. I mean, yeah, but like
that's what it was slated to make. Honestly, I'll say.
You're gonna think.
I thought you were about to talk about the mixtape that he made. Sorry for the wait.
I don't keep tabs on Lil Wayne or any mixtape he drops. So, as far as I'm concerned, this was news that just showed up. I was really interested because Lil Wayne has been with Cash Money since like the late '90s.
Yeah, he was the rebirth of Cash Money, honestly.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you've been there for more than a decade. This is family, and then now it's like you're suing so-called family for $50 million over an album. So it's
not honestly. It's kind of hard for him to do this as well. You got to remember. So like, this is not anything he wanted to do. It's something he feels like he has to do because literally this is what he was like. This is his job, and it's a breach of contract. So
he has it is right to do it.
I mean,
A breach of contract is a breach of contract, and this is and I don't even like Wayne.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying it's really surprising for me personally, because this is big news in terms of for all the guys who were all about Lil Wayne during 2005 to 2009. And trust me, that was a big 4-year gap where everyone was talking about Lil Wayne. He was in every feature, you know. Every time Lil Wayne came out, everyone was like, "Oh my God, you know, Lil Till shit," and I was like, "Please stop, please."
That's what they do. He created the phrase "bling bling."
So, you know, there's that, and of course you have Suge Knight killing somebody, allegedly.
Allegedly, we're still going with that DJ Horus? That man's going to jail.
When I heard that, actually I wasn't stunned because people still think he was the reason for Tupac's death.
Yeah, but it was a lot more than just that, honestly.
But to hear someone say in a mass media, say, he killed a man, really says something. They might end up reading that case.
I heard he killed 2 people, but anyways.
Yeah, well, he killed one, and I said the second one was injured, but he was in critical condition, and he did not make it.
So that's technically 2 kills. 2
Yeah,
kills,
I know.
Now, if he was using hardline, which he wasn't, he would have got that UAV. Oh well. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna be really upset with that because I heard one of them was a star off Battlestar Galactica.
Actually, that was not correct. The name is still, but it's a different person. He did not kill.
Oh, thank God! I was gonna cry.
Okay.
I was gonna cry.
So that's good to hear.
Simon Bass. That's what it is. Yeah, his name is Bass, not Boaz. I've been saying it. Yeah. So Simon Bass. Yeah, and yeah.
So there's good news on that. In other news in terms of music, Chance the Rapper announced that he's finally doing an album this year for anyone who actually listens.
Oh God, no! Oh no! Jesus, no! Help me!
I hear Frank Ocean, Andre 3000, and one other person is going to be featuring on that album. I think that's it for now. And for the album releases that came out this week, only Papa Roach I can actually mention is actually known. Only Papa Roach stopped an album.
Everything that pops up is Simon Bass.
Papa Roach?
Yes, I did say Papa Roach.
Yeah, man. Yeah, all right. When I tweet out, I'm gonna tweet out the picture of Simon Bass so everyone sees who I'm talking about. I feel like this is what Tyrese Savali would be better as a Green Lantern as.
Oh.
Not just because he has a gun. Just the attitude wise.
Didn't you tell me about him?
What did you say, Cliff?
Didn't you tell me he was like the 4th or 5th Earth?
Yeah, he's 4th. Fourth one. Yeah. No, wait, no. He's 5th. He's the last. I do apologize. 5th. Because it's Hal, John, Guy, and then Kyle, then Guy.
Kyle, then Guy, then Simon. Okay. Simon. Okay, just make sure I know my because I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes. I'm slowly progressing into this comic book thing. It's taking a little longer than I want to, but I'm doing it.
Well, there's sites where you can read a lot of these for free. So just to get your feet wet and keep going, and then you can get trades and stuff.
But then there's always that constant that I'm always broke. So that remains a constant. Soon I'll get out of that lifestyle. Soon.
I'm just mad at that.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So I'm trying to think. What else could be going on? Anything else in music any albums besides like Papa Roach that you think about?
Nah, I told you the end of January was gonna be a little dry. You gotta wait until next month. Next month we're gonna have some big names show up again.
Okay. All right. I got you.
Yeah. Unless someone wants to do a Kid Cudi and just be like, hey, random album, hi.
Yeah, that sounds like Cudi.
He announced Man on the Moon 3, so as far as I'm concerned, we're good on Cudi's end. So, and Kendrick Lamar has yet to state a date for when his album is coming out or name. So,
yeah.
So we're waiting on that. I'm waiting on that.
Shit, I didn't tag me for weekend.
What?
I didn't tag me for weekend.
All right, yeah, I need to stop doing this thing where I talk at the same damn time. All right, Motherland, go first.
Didn't Lupe Fiasco drop a new album?
Yes, he did. Tetsuo and Youth 2 weeks ago.
You got a review?
Did I review it? No, not yet. I am reviewing it
and
currently.
It's on as of right now.
I have been listening to it, meaning I plan on giving a review sometime either this week or next week, and I'm going to be putting it up. I did a review for Logic's Under Pressure about a few weeks back, so that's up. I'm also listening to Joey Badass's Before the Ass as well, so I'm doing 2 reviews at once.
Niggas start getting chilled, niggas start staying home, niggas start getting bills.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of Bobbo overplaying his music again. Turn it down, asshole.
I was playing Tetsuo on You.
I understand you are, but turn it down. It's still in showtime, bro. Come on.
Oh, you was late, so it don't really matter about showtime.
I was late, but when I came to class, my notebook was out, right? All right, then. All right, then.
Extension of the music. Amy Howlett, who of course is an artist and creator of Tank Girl, and pretty much was the mastermind for the imagery of gorillas, released an official photo on his Instagram that are coming back with an album soon.
Okay.
I mean, I remember them announcing last year that they said they were going to do an album this year. I wasn't really too sure about the news since I didn't really.
This was confirmed yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't do a source check, so that's good to know that you confirming it for us, because I didn't do a source check and I wasn't too sure. Someone told me about it. Yes, you gotta do your job. I'll do my job of being 30 minutes late.
Please do. Please do.
Yes, judge me for the first time being late. Thank you.
You always late. You always tell me like 2 minutes before, though. You always be like, "Oh, I'm here, y'all."
What are you talking about? I always pop in 10 minutes before, and don't even do that. Don't even do that. 10 minutes before is still on time. In fact, it's early. Don't give me that bull crap. Right? The show starts at 9 o'clock. Anytime I am before here, 9 o'clock means I'm early.
Oh. Wasn't today.
I wasn't there, so I'm not perfect. Plus, I was having family time with my mom. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you my moms? No.
Anyway.
I'm glad I know your moms. I'm glad I know your moms.
She's nice. She's a nice lady. She's a nice lady. She's a nice lady.
Anyway, if you enjoy that rock, they're pretty much about they're a band that does like mix of indie, hip hop, electronic. They're just an awesome band. It's pretty much the concept of like Josie and the Pussycats. They're not real, but they are real. So it's like Def Clock.
Mm-hmm.
They've been doing this for years, particularly like what was it, like around like '99 when they released the single Clint Eastwood, and it just changed music and idea of musicians forever. And the lead singer for 2D is actually the singer of the band Blur, British band Blur. So it's a British concept, and the imagery is from Jamie Hewlett, like I said, creator of the Tank Girl comics, and they doing like
show return really quick. You guys keep it going.
Well, it's called their last album. Technically, was and the album and then the videos for it the house is like on the middle of the beach. But there's some info is supposed to be outside of it. But I'm super excited. Hopefully we'll get like some teasers or something out, but at the moment we just got images showing that they're all still pretty much living.
Okay. I didn't just leave though. I ain't gonna lie.
I thought you left because like the screen flashed and you weren't sitting there no more. And I'm just like I'm looking at Motherland's box to see if she noticed, but she kept talking. So I was like, I don't know if she noticed or not. I'm like, Bobbo's gone. Bobbo's gone. Like, what do we do now, huh?
What do we do?
Yeah, like you, I paid attention when he said keep going.
Nah, it's because like I guess Google Hangouts works just like Skype. So if someone's talking, anyone who tries to say something in between gets blocked out. So while you were saying what you were saying, I couldn't hear what he said. So I was like, he didn't say anything, and he was gone. Like he was. So what happened? Did someone kill Bobbo?
It's alright. Yeah, they drug me away. They drug me off. They took my body and drug me off.
See, this is why you need to stop taking, mafia money. Like,
I take mafia money. If I was taking mafia money, we would have a lot better equipment. We would have a computer. Go take a sip. I didn't even a sip. Speaking of that, vaping. I was talking with a friend the other day, and I said, I don't know, like, because I don't know how many people are kind of into vaping, also who watch the show. All our one viewer that we have at the moment. Hey, one viewer. But yeah, I've been getting deep into vaping, and I said, like, I don't smoke or anything, but I said I've been looking at it because of the actual, like, the equipment that's used for it, the vaporizers. But it's really cool. I want to put out the gauntlet for you guys to show me if you do vape, what is your favorite vape stick or vape tool, or you can also find me a Doctor Who sonic screwdriver vapor. Just saying.
I can tell you, I'm not gonna really find a screwdriver, but we'll find because I'm one who has that looks like a target.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it depends on the battery power, right? Like,
no. Because box mods.
You're breaking up.
It's literally where you can put your batteries in, and your atomizer. So that's all. It's pretty much vaporizer. But a little custom sleeves, because I have seen tons of Dr. vaporizers check on eBay. Amazon, they don't sell that stuff. But just checking out like vaporizer forums and e-cigarette forums.
Okay, so yeah, so trust me, it would be awesome if you could give me one. Just saying, I know you got a shop. That you always go to.
Those
I'm gonna probably ask you to give me some non-nicotine juice when I get my.
Oh, you mean like anytime you decide to be in the area?
Yeah.
You can order them online. There's a lot of stores popping up.
Yeah, we have a few down here in Jacksonville, so.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Speak.
The lightning hoopy connection right there, we know.
Zap. Anyway, did you guys get any snow down there yet?
Oh yeah, it was the blizzard of 2015 this week as well. The geeks had to bunker down.
I was sitting laughing, honestly, and that whole so-called storm that New York City got, that was literally dust.
What? Were you even there? What?
I saw a video, I saw a picture, and it skipped us completely. We just had rain.
I was there. It was not dust. I was there. I live here. Okay? There's no footage when I was outside. There was no footage. I was just like...
You can walk through it, that's nothing.
No.
Okay, Doomsday. Okay. I know. I was nice and toasty at a wonderful 68 degrees. It got a little chilly. We're down to 52 here in Florida. So we're down to 52. I had to put on my jacket. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, Booty.
You mad, Horus? You mad?
You get both of the side eyes. Just...
I'll give myself the water. God.
It was a little toasty at 50-something degrees.
Yeah, man. It was chilly. It was a little chilly out here, man. I'm telling you, I had to put on a jacket. I put on shoes this week.
Wow. What a bum. What a bum. And the Grammy nominee for Biggest Bum of 2015 goes to the Bobbo! The Bobbo! Yes, come on out and come get your prize.
Put on shoes. Oh, fuck you, Billy.
All right, so moving on, we had a couple of tech news or so. The Oculus Rift has finally lived up to its main destiny and purpose. They're putting porn on it now.
Yes! That's the only reason why we have game consoles.
The Oculus Rift was tested out on a group of employees. I forget it. I think it's like Complex Studios. And they put their first Oculus Rift porn on there. It's all POV, of course, because it's virtual reality. But it was some startling results.
That's great.
They were scared to death.
Yeah, the internet saw the video. They were scared shitless. Like it was so funny. My favorite part was he was like, "Okay, yeah, this is nice." Like one guy was like, "Oh yeah, this is nice. This is nice. I enjoy this." Like he has the whole rift. He was like, "I enjoy this." Oh wait, I'm the girl now. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off now.
They were like, especially because the entire like, oh God, what's happening?
You can augment it. Like you can look left, look right, look up, look down. You see everything.
Yeah. You can have like I saw. What did that do? One of them actually has the video of one person test the video, and that was some shit.
It was
because it looked penis was and like they try to catch the penis, and I'm just like, what's going on? Stop! It's so awkward. But it was amazing to see, but it's so awkward. I don't really see anyone doing it. And if they do, I can't even fathom. You're just like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm like, it doesn't look like something you would just sit there through the screen, immersing yourself in this whole experience, and then you fap it at the same time. I'm gonna be like, wait, what's going on? Like, why is he going down the steps? Where are you taking me? Where are you taking me?
What are we doing? Like, they did them dirty. They started off like on a beach. They were like walking on a beach, like, oh, this is nice, like getting them used to the Oculus Rift, the feel and like the scope of it. Okay, and then boom, naked woman. Just we're doing this. Oh.
Like imagine the POV of you watching the Oculus Rift, and then you see the guy he's hammering down, he's about to bust a nut, and then they change the view to the girl's eye. And now you're about to get nut busted in your face. So
no, I don't want it.
Nah, take it off. Stop it. Take it off. No.
That's what happened with most of the guys we saw. As soon as they changed them to the girls' view, take it off. I'm sorry. They were just sitting there like, I didn't expect that. I didn't. But that was different.
Like I'm just use the Oculus Rift, and it just gives them the most randomest porn, and it just switches to like the girl view, and it's a dick slapping you in the face.
Yeah. Oh no! My worst nightmare.
No. And that's like time for your roommate or friends to prank you and just just squirt lotion on the side of your face.
Oh no! It's too real.
Feel it on my face, and there's the sausage.
And I was talking with Doomsday about it, and I was like, this reminds me of Demolition Man. You guys remember that classic scene in Demolition Man?
That sounds like a very old movie.
Between Sandra Bullock and Sylvester Stallone, where they put on the helmets and had sex. And Sylvester was like, "Oh no, this is too freaky. Can we just like have it the old-fashioned way?" That's how like most of them ended that experience.
They go to the website, they write a review. They say 1 out of 5 stars, and the reasoning for why they put it at 1 out of 5 stars: too simulating. Found lotion on my face. Thought it was no.
No. 2 out of 5.
I forgot we had a laugh track.
That's the first thing I thought. I was like, Skynet is gonna get you.
Yeah. Oh god, I was like, you're paranoid ass Doomsday.
No.
Paranoid.
Robot porn? No.
We get mid-orgasm. That's when they shoot us in the head through the Oculus Rift.
Shut up, Doomsday. Shut up.
They're gonna laugh at us.
That's how the robots win. You start having porn on the Oculus Rift.
That is the robot uprising. Us men.
They know once we put porn on it, we're never gonna put it down.
Well, I know for myself, personally speaking, all right, no dot hack, no SAOs happening to me. Hey, you wanna buy the Oculus Rift? If it don't got a controller and analog, I'm not touching it. No. Don't put it on my face. Don't hook it up to nothing. All right? Don't put it in my nervous system. Good. No. None of that.
My algorithms will not be into the ether.
If it don't look anything like this, the answer is no.
Yeah, right. So, all right. So, got to finish up the show. We know tomorrow is the Super Bowl. I know a lot of geeks or so are not going to be a part of it, but you will probably be able to keep it on. Oh, yeah. Seahawks, indeed. I actually don't know who I'm rooting for. I was going for my Colts, my beloved Colts, but we all know that what happened at Brianna Cherry Blossom voted for him. She knows who I'm talking about.
Wait, what?
I cheered for my teams. Brianna from GI, she cheered for my team, so we lost horribly.
Oh, damn. That's bad. Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Because that's what she does. That's what she does. I told her to cheer for the Patriots. Pass, cheer for the Colts.
Patriots gonna get spanked. Patriots gonna get spanked.
The Broncos. We don't care if y'all be
Shut up. We don't talk about the Broncos. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about last year.
I don't care if y'all deflate the balls. I don't care if y'all do whatever y'all do to cheat. Y'all gonna lose.
It said that whole ball thing, that's nature. That's the air.
It's just stupid. The Deflategate has been going on for 2 weeks now. It's horrible.
There's been a video talking about it. They even said that was science that did that. It wasn't someone doing it.
Yeah. So, with this basically as well, if you guys don't know who Marshawn Lynch is, he's the running back for the Seattle Seahawks. He's been catching a lot of flack from the league because he doesn't like talking to the media. Because originally they said, he says he's not educated or whatever. He doesn't say things they like or whatever. So he just stopped talking.
Racist saying that, you don't want to talk to the media. I'm like, I said the same thing about Richard Sherman until you found out that he was a fucking Harvard grad. So, shut the fuck up. Two, they're just there. They're paid to play. They're not paid to talk.
He just wants to play.
He just wants to play, and he doesn't want to spoil shit. So, that's none of his business to explain to you how the game works. To ask all that technical stuff, the coach. That's their job. His job is to hit people.
Honestly, that's his job, and he just wants to go home after the game. He doesn't want to spend another half hour talking to y'all.
Exactly. A lot of them like talking to us. That is it. They're like, I said what I needed to say on the field.
Yeah.
With actions than words.
Yeah, but he's been catching a lot of flack because he's been getting fined for it. Yeah, he's been catching a lot of flack because he's been getting fined for it. So with him getting fined for it, it's basically he's been thinking of inventive ways to get around it. So now at the media day, he couldn't avoid it, or he would have included a giant fine. So his way of getting around talking to reporters was literally, he said, "I'm here so I won't get fined." That was 4 minutes and 30 seconds, a record 29 times, him telling them, "I'm just here so I don't get fined."
And then
he said it in every variation, every way, every time.
That's how you mess up the system.
On all occasions that I don't want to be able to, I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Yeah, like that's how I take that motto to my job now. Just what, Bobbo, you all right? Yeah, I'm just here so I don't get fired. Just here so I don't get fined, y'all. Just here so I don't get fined. But I kid though. Be honest with you, it's stupid how the league is really nitpicking it because now he's still getting fined.
Wait, they're fighting him for it?
And they're fighting him because he didn't have on a licensed NFL hat.
You remember that time when the NFL was finding people for wearing Beats headphones?
Yeah, because they're sponsored by Bose.
So, like, are you? Come on, now you just gonna stop him from being a consumer just because you're licensed by another company? Come on.
Yeah.
I'm saying what they should have did. People put a sticker over.
And put a Bose sticker on your Beats headphones.
No, put a sticker on it. Just put a sticker on it all day. You know they're Beats.
Headphones are so are iconic as of this point that you know exactly what they are when you look at them. So they still find. I think it was Kapatnik. It was Patrick, right? The San Francisco's quarterback who they find like first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they also find Brian Urlacher because he wore a beer hat that wasn't licensed sponsor of NFL. So yeah, he was fine, and there was a couple of people that they're getting nitpicking on their clothes when they're doing these press conferences. That you're not wearing the people who pay us.
Because like honestly, the reason why they're doing it is because the NFL is sponsored by a lot of things with advertisements and all, but they anytime someone has something outside of their sponsorships, they have to pay because it's on national camera.
Yeah.
So they don't want to give Dr. Dre no money. So that's why they did it. But it has
here's the thing. His
they know it's Beats.
Yeah. Well, his is in contention because like the hat that he wore is his personal brand. Now, that's his clothing line that they're trying to promote. Like it's his little symbol that he has. But it's not like they're already paying him because he's a player. But as I said, they're trying to see does that count as of in our non-licensed agreement you can't wear stuff like that.
But it's his own creation.
What am I talking about here?
The uniform, yeah, they're down to T. I remember they fined a couple of people for wearing shoes outside of for certain events. Like, Cancer Month, they wear the pink shoes or stuff like that. There was one that didn't, and they fined him because he was violating.
I put a beard on top of my beard. Listen to Danny Brown right now. If you guys don't know who that is, please get at DJ Horus. He'll tell you. So, with that, I said, I think that's about everything that we have to cover tonight. So, thank you for our one viewers. You're pretty awesome for sticking it in there with us. So, yeah, we'll see you next week. Another week, another geek, as we always like to say, or like I just started saying like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But yeah, like we always like to say. So, y'all got anything to say before we leave out of here?
Nope.
Murder is always an option.
Murder is always an option indeed.
Murder is always an option. 2015 motto. Murder is always an option.
Murder is always an option, and I'm just here so I don't get fined. Anything you want to say to them, Dooms, before we head out?
I said it. I was just a little gift.
So for me, your Philly neighborhood nerd, the Bobbo, and Doomsday, and finally, when he showed up, DJ Horus, signing out. Thank you guys for joining us. All right.